One of the most frequently asked questions by a number of students to me is Canada's grading system. So many find it confusing, and what if I tell you it sure is? What if I tell you that every province may follow a different grading system? In India, we are following a grading system that is more uniform, and it may become difficult for many of us to understand how Canada's systems work if you're looking at college entry requirements. So let me make it simple for you. Also, are there any other grading systems or terminologies that confuse you while making applications? Do you know what is a 1x1 or a 2x1 degree? Let me know which country you want me to cover next in the comments below. Before we start, let us understand what is GPA. So this is one term you will hear quite often in Canada. So GPA is the graded point average, which is calculated based on credits earned and credit hours completed. Students can earn credits by performing to the satisfaction of the teacher during these hours and successfully complete the course. The credit hours are determined by the faculty and the department at the university. And the final GPA is calculated by multiplying your GPA value and credit hours. Canadian universities and colleges may also opt for the use of 1. Alphabetical grades, 2. Numerical grades, 3. Percentages, or 4. Combination of them. Also, the passing grade in Canada depends on the university. However, most universities generally have a minimum requirement of B grade or 2.67 GPA. You can refer to the specific college website to see what your preferred university expects from you. But here's a general GPA assessment table looks like in Canada. Let's start with Alberta. Alberta uses the letter grade system. That means you'll be graded from letter A to E or F. Within these letters, you can also find positive and negative grades such as A+, A-, B+, and B-, and so on. Every grade will correspond to a GPA. You can take a screenshot of this table flashing on your screen if you're wishing to study in Alberta to understand the grading system. Next up, British Columbia. British Columbia has an alphabetical grade with a corresponding percentage, which is very easy for us to follow as we're used to percentage system in India. Grade A will mean 86 to 100%, B 73 to 85%, C plus 67 to 72%, and so on. Over to Manitoba. In Manitoba, you get an alphabetical grade along with a GPA with 0.5 difference in them. For example, 4.5 GPA means A+, 4 means A, 3 means B, and 2 means C, and so on. You can also take a look at the table for better understanding. Next, Newfoundland and Labrador and Nova Scotia. So very similar to India, as the province also uses a percentage system, but they do have an alphabetical grade corresponding to a percentage range. So let's say 80 to 100 will mean A, and 65 to 79 will mean B, and 55 to 64 will mean C, and so on. In Nova Scotia, they also have a percentage system, but the alphabet grade are more elaborate. That means you can score an A+, A or A-, and B+, B, and B-. The detailed breakdown of grades and percentages are on your screen. Now the most popular province, that is Ontario. Very similar to Nova Scotia, but Ontario also comprises of a numerical grade. For example, A+ has a numerical grade of 10, A would have 9, and A- would have 8. The numerical grades range between 0 to 10. Next up, we have Quebec and New Brunswick. Both these provinces follow a similar grading system comprising of alphabetical grade and GPA with defined qualifications. Generally, GPA 3.00 plus will be very good, 2.00 plus will be good, and 1.00 plus will be passable. Last, Saskatchewan. So very straightforward system they have, and possibly the easiest in Canada. Percentage range and alphabetical grade. A+ means 90% to 100%, A means 80 to 89%, B is 70 to 79%, and C is 60 to 69%, and so on. This video will help you setting your academic goals when you study at a Canadian university or college. So it may sound a bit overwhelming now, but once you know which province you're going to study, you can follow this handy guide for reference. Before you start your applications to Canadian colleges and universities, why not actually look at which province you should study at? Confused where to start? Here's a recommended video for you.